definitely think that anybody that's attached that closely to him, again, that closely to him, they need to remove themselves for it. That way it sends a clear and uninterrupted message that we will not be involved in this type of behavior, whether from male or female. It does not matter. It's what are we talking about? Are you accepting of the behavior or are you not? Or is it okay if it's a man doing it and not a female? You got to make up your mind. It cannot be a mixed message at this point.
And when we talk about being complicit, I think it's tricky because once again, like we look at Young Miami and we could say, well, she was complicit because she was there. She was saying, if I wanted to, I can make you get down the floor and eat my thing, all of that too. But then people won't make the same argument, or people have made the same argument when you get called victim blaming when you say that was Cassie for 10 years. She comes out and we see the video. Now she's the victim. You would never blame Cassie for anything, but we're blaming Carisha. That's what I'm saying. I'm not saying she's right. She probably was, but this is what they're saying. If you're being manipulated by a man and you fall into it, and now you break away from the manipulation, like a Cassie, like a Carisha, you can't then go back and blame the woman and say, "Oh, but you was over there." They're saying now they learned that you got to give them. That's what I'm thinking. We got to be.
You're right, but I've never seen Cassie openly say something like what Carisha did.
I've never seen that.
It's all in the court document. She was the one picking out the male prostitutes. She was enjoying it. She was playing along with it. She was picking out the girls. She was playing along in all of it.
Well, was she getting a stipend similar to Young Miami? What?
Yes.
Well, here's my thing, right? Again,
shout out to her. That's crazy.
Here's my thing, right? I think we have to get on the same page again with the message that we're saying. If Young Miami came out and said she was manipulated by Diddy and drugged and forced to do these things, then I'm not saying don't believe her. See, I didn't say that. What Jared is saying is if she was a willing participant, then in this type of an indictment, then she should be included, almost in like a RICO indictment, right?
Absolutely.
Let's
anybody involved.
Remember what I said, Hayes, there's always two things that can be right. Like, yes, I'm violent. I'll take shit for the violent shit, but I'm not this over there. You understand what I'm saying? So Cassie sued Diddy for the physical and mental trauma that she endured. Now, medically, they're going to give her that because they're going to give any person that goes through that type of trauma and being held captive, like Stockholm syndrome, et cetera, because they actually have medical terminology for this shit of when a person abuses you, oppresses you, and you end up loving them and becoming protective of them. That's like abusive relationships with men and women, right? How many times have you ever seen a boyfriend and girlfriend get into it, you jump into it, and then the fucking girlfriend or whatever jump on your ass when they see you beating him up, right? Because it's that syndrome, right? They know it's wrong, but they also don't want nothing to happen to them because it's something wrong with them mentally. So the lawsuit just said she wanted to get paid for the mental trauma and abuse that he put her through. It did not say that she was not involved in what some of these actions that happened. It just says what her role was. Now, but the lawsuit also doesn't absolve her from the feds bringing charges against her. Now, let the feds find out something that they feel like. Now, let's say they want Cassie to testify. Here's a perfect fucking example.
She's going to cooperate. They said she's going to cooperate.
She has no choice. This is exactly what I'm trying to tell you. Yeah. Let's say they found something because we don't know all the evidence, but let's be sure she was around that long. She's on some shit. So let's say they found some shit and they're like, well, listen, we want you to testify. And her initial reaction was no. Okay, no problem. Do you know that NDA and that lawsuit, yeah, you got the money. That has nothing to do with us charging you as an accomplice to this action right here, which makes you now an accomplice to multiple actions under the conspiracy law, and now we can charge you. You see what I'm saying?
His name Maxwell. What makes
you understand?
No, you picking out male prostitutes, bitch. I was a victim. That's what they should come out and say. The niggas come out, I was a victim. I didn't want to bust your ass like that, but I had to.
Right. So just understand that the feds work that way, right? The feds work that way. So of course she's gonna cooperate because she wants to keep that money, and she wants to keep her freedom, and she wants to keep her name free and clear of being part of it, and only keep it as being an abusive a part that was a person that was affected by it. It's a difference, right? So once again, so if Cassie's gonna participate and be cooperative to the prosecution, then what is Young Miami gonna do? Are you gonna cooperate since you're a victim, Young Miami? Are you gonna cooperate? You on mute, cuzzo.
Should definitely cooperate, but this just in too right now, bro. He already got arraigned at 2:30.
Okay, it's 2:47. So
Just
the arraignment happened already.
2:30, yep.
So we'll be waiting to see what comes up from that. You know what I'm saying? Do you want to bring up the indictment? Ladies and gentlemen, we actually have the 14-page indictment. We can kind of show you what it looks like, what the charges are in general, so that you can just get an understanding of what they charged him with when they arrested him.
Let's do it.
And if he goes to arraignment, that's actually what they have to bring to court to show why they arrested him and what they're charging him with.
It's mad. I was gonna say, because the first comment on him getting arraigned, he said Diddy got 99 problems, but Lube ain't one. What? Your comments are stupid.
Diddy said he liked that one right there.
Yeah, that's a lot of fucking loot. You gonna lose from head, like a whole body in the shit. It's nasty work, y'all.
Crazy.
Let's pull up the joint, man. Let's pull up the joint.
Of all of the things to highlight, they choose to highlight that in a news article. It was 1,000 bottles of baby oil.
I mean, hold on, Hayes.
AR-15s with drums.
But hold on, Hayes. You don't remember what is the news, Hayes? Shock value. It's shock value. Who the fuck needs 1,000 bottles of lube, my guy? That is that's like a truckload full of lube, bro.
Play devil's advocate. We did go through COVID.
Niggas, you saying he stockpiled?
Niggas got a stockpile of that.
Niggas stockpiled the baby oil. Disgusting.